Hello everybody and welcome back. This is your tropical update for August 21st. We're currently watching Tropical Storm Franklin, Tropical Storm Gert, Potential Tropical Cyclone Nine, Invest 92L, and post-tropical cyclones Emily and Hilary. You can see how that looks in the Atlantic right here. Here's also a look while we're at it. You see some of the bands from Hilary coming up here in the northern United States. Potential Tropical Cyclone 9 located here. Tropical Storm Franklin located down here. Tropical Storm Gert located here. Post-tropical cyclone Emily here with its convection up off to the north side as well, and Invest 92L. Now here are the Cabo Verde Islands, so it is now past those islands there. I didn't update this map because we aren't getting around to that. I did update this though. Here is Gert. Again, that was Tropical Depression 6, and it survived, and we'll take a look at its satellite here at the moment. Here's Tropical Storm Franklin, likely to become a hurricane eventually, but not before it makes landfall in Hispaniola here. Again, we're looking at Haiti or Dominican Republic for a potential landfall point with this storm. Again, the surrounding areas need to pay attention to this, including even Puerto Rico. Here is Potential Tropical Cyclone 9 making its way into southern Texas, so we'll continue to monitor that one. And then out here is Invest 92L, which will be making its way out into the central Atlantic later this week. And that could cause some fun effects between this system, which will probably get the I name, I would imagine, if Potential Tropical Cyclone 9 gets the H name, then it should get I. But we'll kind of see what happens. Again, we have several systems to watch. Here's Franklin. Its center is located somewhere down in here, I believe. Again, that convection generally off to the side, and you can see that shearing, hence the sharp cutoff here on this side of Franklin. But again, very cold cloud tops, which generally means a strong storm. Tropical storm warnings located across the whole entire southern Haitian and Dominican Republic coastlines, as well as tropical storm watches. I expect tropical storm watch to be issued for the rest of Haiti later today. As we can see here, isolated flooding to 15 inches of rain across Hispaniola. We're looking at storm surge 1 to 3 feet. That's generally going to occur here in the Dominican Republic, and we're looking at winds to 65 miles an hour before landfall, as the storm is expected to strengthen before doing so. Also, as we can see here, we have it surviving for quite some time. We have landfall here, not a major decrease in strength by most of the models, and then an increase in strength once it's on the other side of Hispaniola, and we'll kind of see what happens there. Here's Gert, and you have to kind of look closely, but right here is the center of Gert, and we do have enough convection near the center to maintain it as a tropical storm at this point in time. It's not expected to last much longer, but then again, this time yesterday we thought it wouldn't last till today, let alone reach tropical storm status. Here's Potential Tropical Cyclone 9. Again, not yet a cyclone. We're still waiting for those winds to close off on the southern edge of the system here. Tropical storm warnings in effect for the Texas coast, including Corpus Christi and the surrounding area, those bay areas. We're also watching for a potential of storm surge. I'll talk about that more here in a second. Winds up to 35 miles an hour, flooding to 7 inches. Again, storm surge 1 to 3 feet with this storm. Again, anywhere from the Texas-Mexico border up to Sargent, including Corpus Christi, Baffin Bay, and Matagorda Bay. No storm surge watches, not necessary for this storm at this point, although there is some evidence that as the system kind of moves this direction south of Corpus Christi, between Corpus Christi and Brownsville, is where we're looking at a landfall. Again, high storm surge probably to the north of the center. As it gets closer, it could rapidly strengthen. The Gulf is very warm, but again, it's not going to become a tropical cyclone until maybe about here, about halfway between where it is now and its landfall point. Again, landfall is likely to occur here sometime around midday Tuesday. And so we'll continue to monitor what's going on here with time. Again, it really, the sky's the limit. Not really the sky's the limit, but I mean, it could be a strong tropical storm, maybe even a low-end hurricane, if conditions are good enough for this storm to develop quickly, kind of strengthen during the next day or so, make landfall, and then come back down as the models show here. Invest 92L is I didn't update the graphic here. This is not an accurate satellite presentation of 92L. That was 91L yesterday. Anyway, here's Cabo Verde, the system generally going out to sea. 70% chance of formation within the next 7 days. Here is Emily, located over the Atlantic. Naked swirl here, since it has no convection near it. There's a little bit out here, but not enough. So now it's a post-tropical cyclone. 35 miles per hour are its winds. We could see formation in about 3 days from now. The system could reform because, again, it has that tight spiral, but no convection due to the wind shear. So the shear, if that subsides, we could see some convection and thus a reborn Emily. We'll have to see what happens with that. Here's Hilary, again, located over the United States at the moment. Flooding will continue. About 5 inches of rain expected. Fun fact, last night as Hilary moved into Southern California, there were earthquakes as well. So why not have a 5.1 magnitude earthquake and several smaller aftershocks along with a hurricane hitting your area. So again, things could be worse. This is really all I have, though. Again, our main focus at this point is on potential Tropical Cyclone 9 and Tropical Storm Gert, or Tropical Storm Franklin rather, as those two systems are the most imminent threat for land. That's all for now. Chris Dixon and Weather and Media.